happened to my cursor? Use the M4 for long range, AK for mid close. For now. Hey, look at the low loot, bro. In that warehouse, you run through that whole giant warehouse and you find a stack of 5.56 and a flash hider, bro. Phil's bad men. I'm gonna stick with the 6X on my M4. Well, at least we got the essentials. I might actually push over. Yeah, let's do it, dude. We can push over with this. So we got medkit, bandage, painkiller. We got M4. We don't have, like, I don't know. We don't have dots or we don't have grips for the M4, but we got enough. We can push over here and maybe take some people out. Alright, so doors are open on these front. I mean, it's pretty obvious that a lot of the time people loot front 6. Looks like the door's open on the back 6 too. We're gonna have multiple players around here. If we run up inside the buildings, over, like, closer, like, they're just gonna, people are likely just to end up hearing us. And getting the drop on us before we can get the drop on them. But maybe if I look out here on the side of the town for just a second, I might have just seen somebody in this house. Yep, look at that, boom. There he is. So we know where one's at, and there's gonna be another one around here. He's trying to cross. Super lit. Got him. And he was able to light us up quick. He only hit us with a headshot, I think. So there's going to be another guy. We got to be worried about someone pushing us now. Would have been nice if we could get better shots off on him and not let him get a chance to recover. But we still get him. He wide peeked that. It wasn't really a good idea for him to peek as wide as he did. If we were a bit faster about him leaving that house, we could have been ready, like, right here at this wall for him to leave, and we could have had to do the easiest kill ever just by positioning ourselves there once we seen him in there. I want to go up and loot his body, but gotta be wary of other players nearby, especially after hearing our gunshots, just like lurking in a window or something. Alright, I'm good. So I grab Kar 98. Just grab everything that we wanted, basically. I wanted to go with the Kar 98, the AK. We definitely need to get more 7.62. I swapped off my level 1 vest for this level 2. Because level 1s, you get... I'm more apt to take a more, like, a damaged level 2 vest over a level 1. As long as it's, like, about half or less. Just because level 1, you get melted so quick. It doesn't really reduce too much damage. If this level 2 was any more damage than it is, though, I probably wouldn't take it. Circle's not too far. I know there's another guy around here, but just knowing that he didn't push us after we killed that guy, and he hasn't moved out, Seems like this guy is probably the guy that's either he's just worried about getting loot and he's camping over in the buildings, or he's, yeah, like I said, he's just probably camping, or he's looting the far side of the town now. And if we go and try to hunt him down, who knows, dude? Run past the building that he's in and he shoots us from a window. We didn't loot a whole lot of the containers, so we can go back this way. We're getting in the circle this way too. If we want to end up killing more people, the plane flew across like this, right? So a lot of people would have dropped, like, you know, Yasnaya, Mansion, School, Rozhok, mainly around here. This is usually where everybody drops. School, Rozhok, Pachinki. So you got to think about all them, like what way are they going to get in? They're going to get in like through here somewhere. So if we go into that area, that's like kind of where everybody's going to be funneled around the ruins, like Watertown area. We'll end up spotting or finding more people that way if we want to go for kills. Took the flashlight over the comp. Here we go, new helmet. Need to find more 7.62 if I want to make this 8K Kar 98 combo work, because I mean, what we got 3 mags worth of ammo for the 8K. I mean, that could be gone in 3 people. 3 sprays, dude. SLR right here. I'm gonna stick with the Kar 98. It wouldn't necessarily be a bad play to take the SLR over like the car. Just depends on what you prefer when it comes to sniper or DMR. Some games I would even swap the car for the SLR, just if I'm feeling like using a DMR that game. You get the one-shot potential with the car, but you got like a really good gun in the SLR for still like picking people off if they're peeking you from windows, like land a headshot and then follow up with a body shot. But also like a really good gun for killing moving targets, just leading them and, you know, hitting like 3-4 shots on them. They're for sure dead. Just trying to grab a little bit more ammo. Looks like we have an AK spawn over here. Got too many meds, so I'm going to drop about 3 of these first aid. Grab some 7.62. I'm going to drop a stun. I'm going to drop my molly for another frag. I'm going to drop some bandages for another frag. We don't really need 15 bandages. 10 is a good number. 10, anywhere from like 5 to 10 is usually what I like to keep on bandages. It depends on how many meds I've really got. We've already got a ton of boosters, so I'm not going to take the painkiller either. Just check in on top. See if there's anything else you want to grab. The good thing about containers is you can just loot the top of these containers and run really quick and like see all the loot and see if you really want to grab anything. But alright, I'm going to dip. We got more than enough. Let's go grab this UAZ. I'm going to move over in this area and see if we can spot more people. Like I said, a lot of people coming from Pachinki, School, Rozhok, Ruins, everything in here where a lot of people jump, like they're going to be all transitioning. I guess they're going to want to go up this way. So I don't know. So a lot of people are going to have to come across the bridge this way. A lot of people are going to have to go that way. If we can just get over somewhere in here, we're probably going to run into more people. Especially if we camp a bridge. Let's see where this shifts. Where this shifts will dictate where a lot of people will go. Often you don't see a lot of people pushing towards center early. They'll end up lurking on the edge. Could swap off to the bike. I'm just gonna stick with the UAZ. Gotta be careful if there's people in these buildings here. But if there is someone in these buildings, we pull up and they come and check. We've got probably the best weapon to deal with them, the Kar 98. Slide a quick headshot and we're good. So we got a crate over here. I'm gonna go for it. We're trying to be a little bit more aggressive, find a few more players this game. Going for a crate's a good spot to find people. A lot of people end up seeing the crate and get attracted to it, so. we'll push that way. Even if we don't get the gear, we'll probably run into some people to fight. Close encounter with the rocks. It's gonna be out here in the field, it looks like. Yeah, look at that. There's already a vehicle, I think. Looked like something was going for it. Yep, player there. He's gonna have a level 3 helmet, so. He's low. I'm gonna chase him, dude. Did he end up stopping? I don't think that was his. He must have kept going up this hill and I just missed it. Blind Viss. He had to have been super low. I hit him with a car 98. And then multiple shots with the AK as he's driving away. Don't know if he stopped here or not. Doesn't look like it. Looks like he just kept running. We might just have to write it off and let him go. Alright. Well, GG, dude. Not a bad idea if you can get to a crate first, is just grab the stuff and dip, because you've likely got a lot of people coming from all angles. Like, I pulled up on one side of him, and he had... There's a guy running down here. He's got a level 3 helmet. I headshot him, so he's gonna be low. I'm gonna move. He's probably gonna still think I'm in the UAZ. I'm gonna try to get a different angle now. He's getting shot from the buildings. He's dead. Someone in the buildings killed him. Probably from... Yeah, I think I saw him on the balcony. Maybe. Saw something there. I'm gonna hit a booster. Even just to gain back this little bit of HP. This guy had crate gear. I'm gonna full boost. We got enough boost right now. I can full boost up. Especially if we're gonna be taking some fights. Already have boost going, can be a good thing for us. So here, I might stick with this level 3 helmet. And it really depends on the game. So taking a level 3 isn't always better than having a level 2. It depends if you think you're going to get shot in the head by an AR or by a sniper rifle. Obviously, if you're going to get hit by a Car 98 or a sniper. There we go. If you think you're gonna maybe get shot in the head by a sniper rifle, then you're probably better off taking the level 3, obviously, because it's gonna save you from a sniper shot from a Car 98 or an M24. It won't save you from an But if I get shot in the head by an AR, it's gonna knock my helmet off. I'll take less damage from that shot from an AR for having the level 3 than the level 2. But if I get shot in the head, obviously after that I don't have a helmet when if I'm able to med back up. Where if a level 2, if I get shot in the head by an AR, I can still med back up and get to full, and I'll still have a helmet. So I can take another AR headshot. Where with a level 3, if I get shot in the head with an AR, I can't take another AR headshot. Obviously, with a level 2, you die from a sniper shot. So, it's not always... It really depends on the meta. A lot of people are carrying snipers right now. And in solos, it really sucks dying to, like, one shot from a sniper. So, it's not the worst idea to go with the level 3, even if it's damaged. Vehicle. Got some hits, but kept going up the hill. He sounded like he might have stopped. No, he's still driving. I'm gonna try to grab more frag grenades. Frags can be really good. I'm gonna drop some painkillers for it. Painkillers weigh a ton. We've already got, you know, full boost going already, and we've got 7 energy drinks. So carrying a ton of painkillers isn't really worth it. If you want to get the most efficient amount of boost, you carry energy drinks. You can get the most boost for the least amount of weight carrying energy drinks. Now, obviously, it might take you a little bit longer to get the full boost. But what I really like to do, if I get enough energy drinks, is I'll just try to keep my boost up. And anytime I get to half boost, I'll just hit another energy and stay at full. And you can just keep doing that every, you know, wait for 3 seconds every once in a while, hit another energy drink, and you're back to full boost. So another crate's coming down here to the south. We'll go that way. Oh, we ran out of gas. Something I should have checked when I got in the vehicle. It's not the worst thing ever. We can get out, move up this hill. Mark 14. That might have been the guy that escaped at the crate earlier. So see, like we got to half now. So it's like just real quick, hit an energy, stay at full boost. Only took us 3 seconds to stop, and then boom, we're back to full. Suppress fire. Northeast. Someone else is shooting suppress closer to me, north. They're not super close, though. With, like, the volume level, it sounded like they were about at the max distance you'd hear. There's another crate out here. Flash grenade just went off. So likely 2 people fighting. Man, he ate a lot of bullets. I think he had level 3 armor. Just stuck with the spray. Kept controlling it. Knowing that I already hit him with quite a few shots to begin with, and I only needed a couple more to finish him off. Now he's firing suppress at somebody. Might have been is it a guy at this tree? It's at the tree. So if he stays at that tree, which he's likely gonna do, I can get a nade in on it. And this is the guy he was fighting, obviously. So we'll nade the tree. Moving different angle. Get another nade on it. So he's pinned down at that tree, and I've got high ground. I can just keep moving around. He's not going to be able to see me. So I'm just constantly trying to get different angles, keep harassing him. I could have even flanked further and probably got the kill. But I knew I already had a nade on there. So if I can kind of force him away from the tree into my nade a little bit, he's going to die that way. Just after I've damaged him, I'm trying to keep the pressure up and not let him get back into the fight. We need more 7.62. We're outside the circle right now, but like I said, we're getting low on ammo. I'm gonna go back and try to find the guy's body that I killed over here, because only having 90 spare for the AK. That's one of the downsides to using 7.62 is it weighs so much, so like you can't carry as much ammo. Yeah, he doesn't have any either, but we can carry some more grenades now. So I just drop them on the ground and pick up as many as I can. And also drop this and take as many energies as I can. I'm gonna hit another energy drink. So 14 left. We just heard someone fighting up here southwest. There's still the gunshots going off east. Guy behind us, pretty sure. I'm gonna move to this tree. I don't think he knows that I spotted him. He might not even spotted me yet. But I seen something moving down here. There he is. He's moving to the tree. He's seen us. We've seen him. He's worried about peeking us. Obviously. We have to be worried about getting shot back. I mean, if he just keeps leaving his head out there like that... I mean, we got lucky. That dude wasn't able to control the AK spray. He's trying to, like, sidestep when he's shooting. If he just would have sat there and fired at us, he probably would have got us. That was the thing we had to worry about. I'm like, someone's going to hear this sniper shot and come running. It's like a flipping dinner bell ringing, dude. Sometimes you just got to get lucky in solos, dude. You can't always, dude, okay. Pick up some ammo. Pick up the rest of this. Yeah, there's an M24 there, but I don't want to waste the time outside the zone here. I just want to get back in, med back up. There could be other guys pushing us from the gunshots. So, I mean... Really? What did he mess up on there? Like, he didn't control his recoil well. And part of the reason he didn't control his recoil well was he was standing and side strafing. If you don't know, like, when you move, obviously your recoil gets worse because you're moving and, like, your reticle's bouncing up and down from your seps. Like, you're going sideways like this. And, I mean, while you're trying to control recoil, that gets exaggerated even more. So, he already had the drop on us. What should have he done? He probably should have immediately just crouched and fired. Why should he crouch? Because crouching helps control recoil in this game. Same thing with going prone, but you shouldn't really prone all that often because it makes you a really easy target. There are some times that it's a good idea to go prone, but if he just crouches and he doesn't sidestep, I mean, it's like a way easier shot on us. But instead, he was like worried about us shooting him, and so he's sidestepping. Harder for him to control the recoil. He's got an AK, so it's already hard to control. Well, it's not super hard to control AK recoil, but it's more difficult than a 5.56 completely kitted out. Guy in the window here. Don't think he's really paying attention to us. Oh, he's seen me. Should have probably reloaded my car earlier. All right, so I don't want to get stuck in this fight. I've only got 20 seconds. I need to get into the circle. Should be more worried about that than taking this fight. I don't want to get stuck on the edge. And he can just sit inside that building and forever. And if he just does that and I'm waiting on him, we'll both end up dying to the blue. So I'm going to move in front of him. And if I see him coming behind me, then I'll try to fight him then. So there's going to be some people probably coming up from the gas station side here from the north. We've heard fights happening out in this area, right? There was like the Mark 14 suppress we heard earlier, so we should really expect people to be ahead of us. There's some people southeast. They're fighting near the mounds. This guy's likely going to run in this way, so I should start moving up this hill. We got a suppressed SKS. This is him. Sweet. There we go. Pretty sure that was him. Looks like the same guy. This is likely the direction he's going to move into. Sounds like we might have a guy down below us in the yellow that just shot at me. I think that could have been the direction that came from. Yeah, I think we might have just seen movement in there on the right side. There is a UAZ down there parked next to it. Oh, right at the tree. Man, he died late. And there was a guy down below us. Try to block him with the tree real quick. Oh, there we go. Hopefully no one to our right side here. I'm going to get low to block off more area on our right. Use the most out of this hill as we possibly can. The most of the hill to cover us. Armor is really wrecked. I'd like to get the armor from the guy at the tree, but I have a feeling that he was being pinned down there, and that's why he just sat on the backside of the tree and tried to kill us. It was really hard to see him. He had a a tan helmet and level 3 vest standing against a tree, so he wasn't moving either, so difficult to see him. He didn't die. It's a bug with his gear just sitting there. He has to move soon. I'm going to start moving on the lower side of this hill and use it as cover. I'm going to keep my Kar 98 out. It'd be really terrible if someone peeked us from over this hill. Could happen, but most likely if I end up having to fight anybody, it's going to be this dude. Well, he's still in. He got super lucky, man. That's such a bad spot for him to stay in. Down at this yellow house, and it ends up shifting to him, so he just gets to sit at it. Man, if the circle didn't shift like this, he was really screwed. So there's only 2 people left. I just realized. There's only 2 people left. Something I should have been paying more attention to. How many people are left here? He's on the back side of the house. You can see him. You can see him just sitting there. I'm going to be, like, pinched here if I don't end up dealing with one of these guys. There we go. So we have a circle now. It's the suppressed Mark 14. Oh, man. Bad spot. He could be nading us right now. We're going to really have to hug this tree. My armor's gone. He's peeking the right side. Got him. Luckily, he didn't have a level 3 helmet, and he just has a level 2, so we're able to pick him off there with the headshot from the sniper. So, there's quite a few things we probably could have done better there. With the Kar 98 really came through for us. I was moving down the hill to try to get into a better position, and I knew I was going to have to take out one of the guys really quick. Otherwise, we're going to get pinched, and we almost did get pinched. But we had to kind of go about it the way we did. Otherwise, the guy from the yellow can just peek us and have cover. If we move down the left side of the circle, we're going to be out in the open. So if we use that hillside, if you saw this hillside right here, I used this ridge to kind of approach up to this tree and get an angle on the back side of the house. Killed him. And then it gets down to the 1v1. I know that this guy hears the gunshots going off, the other player. And if he's a good player, he's going to do exactly what he did and push us. So, I mean, at the end of the game, when it's final 3, and you hear the other 2 guys fighting, or you let... Something you can do in the end of the game, when you're in a top 3 situation, is if you play more passive, and you just let the other 2 fight, then you know where they're both at, right? If you can kind of put yourself in a position to let the other 2 fight, it makes it so much easier on you, because you know where they are. They just were in a fight. Likely, they're damaged. So you can end up pushing up and get an easy kill sometimes at the end of the game. If he would have hit his shots a little bit better, he would have taken us out. But as soon as we end that fight, I'm expecting to get pushed. I wanted to kind of move around just a little bit to make it so that the guy pushing me doesn't know exactly where I'm at. Sometimes you can use that to your advantage too. If you were the one in the fight at the end, say there's 3 people left, you have, like what just happened to me, I headshot the guy at the house. If I have more cover in between me and where the other dude's at, the last remaining guy, and he hears my shots and he starts pushing for my shots, if I'm rotating already into a different spot, he's going to expect you close to where you hear heard your gunshots, right? So you can even use that as an opportunity to flank if he's not quick enough to push you and kind of counter his push on your shots. But, yo, GG. Got him, bro.